Afternoon, everyone. Today is Wednesday. It's October the 4th. It's about 6 o'clock in the afternoon. Just got out of the woods. I had a trail camera. Batteries died in it, so I had to go change them. Before I left, I hung up some cooler weather clothing because we do have a pretty good cold front coming in this weekend. So don't know if I'm going to need them. I went ahead and hung them up. But the reason I'm putting this video at the beginning of my video, this is my opening day West Virginia season, and as you can probably tell by the thumbnail or in the video, if you're on any of my social media accounts, you can tell that I was successful on that day. I'll let you watch the video and let the video tell the story. The only reason I'm doing this part is I had a little mishap. Two, actually. One, I'll go ahead and tell you, I spine shot the deer, which I absolutely freaking hate. I know it happens, and it don't make me feel better. I don't like doing that. I hate it. But two, I shot this deer about 8 o'clock Saturday morning, which is only probably 45 minutes to an hour after daylight. And I had a spike and a small 4-point. I think I got a little bit of footage of them. And I was actually looking behind me up on the hill to my right and then behind me. And I turned around and he was there. I didn't know he'd come in or what, so he kind of shocked me. So I reached down and turned the camera on real quick. And I got about 30 seconds of footage of him before I shot. And I turned the camera off to put the camera on the right-hand side of the tree because it was on the left-hand side, so it wouldn't interfere with my bow, because I'm always afraid my bow's going to hit this little viewfinder flipping out here. And so I flipped the camera on that side of the tree, and I could not get a good angle on him like I wanted to, so I put it back around the other side, and I thought I turned the camera on because I was pretty excited. If you've seen any of my videos when I take shots, you know I get excited over deer. I don't care what size they are. But I thought that I hit record, and I did not. So when I shot, and I spine shot him, it took me a second to realize that I spine shot him, and he went down. So I reached down to turn the camera off, because I don't like showing that footage, and I don't like seeing it myself. But it does happen. But I thought I was turning the camera off when I actually was turning the camera back on. So I had a couple minutes of him sitting there struggling, and I kept like 5 seconds of the footage just to let you guys see it. I deleted the rest of it. I'm going to delete the rest of it out on when I do the video here in just a few minutes. This thing will be posted hopefully Friday morning. But I did cut it all out. I left about 4 or 5 seconds of it, and that's all I'm going to show of it. I started not to leave any of it. My wife told me to go ahead, and it's part of the story. So I think I got like 5 seconds of the video that you're going to see, and that's going to be it. But in actuality, he was on the ground, and I thought I turned the camera off, but it was still recording him laying there. Well, he was on his back kicking around. Well, he eventually got over on all fours, and he was dragging himself with these 2 front legs. His back legs, I guess, were paralyzed. But he was dragging himself with these 2 front legs, and I got my bow off the hook again and got another arrow out, and I was going to try to put another arrow in him. But by that time, he got behind some brush, and I'll tell you more of the story here in a little bit. You'll see a little bit more in the video. Well, I got down out of the tree, and when I did, I bumped the camera. I didn't realize it, but I bumped the camera off to the side, so the only thing I was filming was just some trees. But I got down out, and I went over to him, and the time I got to him, he was almost expired anyway, because I did get at least one lung. It went down at a steep angle. Barely hit his spine, I guess, and then the other side, he come out and hit his lung. He was bleeding pretty good. So by the time I actually got to him, he was taking his last breath, so I just stood by. I was going to put another arrow in, but I could tell right then he was about ready to expire. So, and then I climbed back up in the tree to get the rest of my backpack and the rest of my stuff out, and I realized the camera was on at that point, so I turned it off, and I didn't even look at the footage until late Saturday evening and realized what had happened. So that's why I'm doing this little intro right here, just tell you a little bit about it, but I'll let the video tell the rest of the story. And by the way, since I was successful on opening day, somebody is going to win a Scent Assassin hat and a sticker. And so I'm waiting on my wife to get home. I'm getting ready to go inside, and we're going to start some dinner, having some brown beans tonight. And we're going to go start dinner, and after dinner, we're going to do the drawing for somebody's going to win. There was a couple people I realized that didn't pick September 30th. I might not have been real clear in that video, because I said that was the only day in September that our season was in. I told everybody to go ahead and just pick that day automatically. I think it was a couple that didn't do it, but I'm putting everybody in the hat. I got 13 people, so even if you didn't pick that day, everybody's in the hat. Okay, so we're gonna have that drawing, so look for that at the end of this video. So guys, and if you're the winner, I'll give you the information to send me your information. I'll get this stuff sent out to you. Hi guys, it's been probably about 30 minutes since I shot this buck. You just seen it, and I did cut the video off because I spine shot him. Well, I hit him in the spine, but it come out low on the other side, and I did get his lungs. He didn't go very far. He tried to run away, but I hate that. It makes a sick feeling in my gut. I hate that. I absolutely hate spine shooting a deer. But pretty unique deer. I had this deer on camera, but I didn't notice something. I'll show you here in a second. I've seen this on other deers, but I've never seen it for real. But I've seen it just now. So get y'all's opinion on this. Anyway, well, I did shoot him. Like I said, he hit the ground. He was rolling around. I need to get another arrow in him. And I was a little shook up, so I turned the camera off first thing because I don't like seeing that stuff, and I don't like it happens, and it makes me sick. I hate it. But anyway, he got up on his back legs and was scooting down. I'll take you over here and show you. I shot him. There's a lot of blood on the ground, so I'm not going to show that. I know YouTube don't like that crap, but I don't. Yeah. Anyway, let's see. Let me find my my tree. I'm gonna turn the camera around. Hey guys, right over here's my tree. And I was up there, I'm standing right here where I shot him at. There's blood all over the place. Anyway, he fell to the ground, and he was on his back leg, and he was going down through there, and he got over next to this brush pile, which there's a bunch of trees in between me and him right here anyway, where he was at right here. And he was heading down over the hill right here, and the property line's just down over the hill there. So I decided to get down out of the tree because I didn't have a shot. And by the time I got over here, he was already right here to the stump, and he was getting ready to expire. You can see a little bit of blood on the ground there. He was getting ready to expire right there, and he was taking his last breath. So I just stood back, and he probably died within a minute. By the time I got down here, he was already dead. So anyway, I drug him back up the hill. I drug him up the hill. My four-wheeler's parked a couple hundred yards out. I went and got it real quick so I can drag him on out of this spot. I'm gonna gut him on out of here. But something I did not realize, I flipped him over because the other side's got a lot of blood on it. But ever seen these warts on deers before? I've seen pictures of them. But right here, I've not seen that on any of the trail cameras. They say it's perfectly harmless. And he is a 9-point. My very first ever 9-point. I'm very proud of this deer. Oh my gosh. He showed up on camera a couple weeks ago. And I'm like, oh my gosh. Up to that point, I was undecided where I was going to be hunting on public land or private land today. Opening day. Like I said, opening days have never been very good to me, but oh my gosh, it's pretty nice, pretty sweet. It's not a huge 9-point, but he's a 9-point. He's my biggest one ever, biggest 9-point. Not my biggest buck, no, but he's pretty close. But tickled to death with him. But let me know what y'all think about that. Have you ever shot a deer like that? I've seen pictures of them and everything I've read on them, so it's just, there's nothing wrong with the meat or anything. So I know my wife's probably going to be a little freaked out about it, but anyway, guys, I'm going to get him taken care of and get him home and get him some pictures and stuff like that. But guys, this is going to be a short video, but that's all right. Hey, opening day success. I still got 2 more bow tags. One of my tags has to be a doe, so temperatures are supposed to warm up a lot this week. Today's supposed to be in the mid-70s. Starting tomorrow into Thursday, it's going to be in the low to mid-80s. And then Friday, it drops down to 70s. And then next Saturday, I think the high's like 60, 62. So I'll be on probably be on public land next Saturday, and a buck or doe or bear, whatever gives me a shot. But I'm pretty excited about him. Get him home, get him worked up, get him in the fridge. Thanks for watching, guys. Appreciate it. All right, guys, it's time for the drawing. Well, you know, I was successful on opening day, so I got everybody's name in the hat was commenting on my video. I've got everybody on a little piece of paper here, folded up, and getting ready to pull out a winner. You're going to get a, this one's mine, but you're going to get a Sin Assassin hat and a sticker. And like I said, over the next 3 months, all the good prizes are coming up, so everybody's still got a chance to win. But today, we're going to pick this one. Just dropped it. It is Whitetail Warrior Deer Camp. And Dan, I'm sorry I can't remember your last name, but if you, he's from Michigan, and if you send me your address, I'll get you a hat out. Thanks for watching.